What was the hardest part about adopting your child? When my husband and I arrived at the foster home, we were only supposed to meet Emma. But the director stopped us in the hallway, her face pale. Emma has a sister, she said. They're twins, but Emma refuses to leave without Lily. Then she hesitated. Lily has severe Down syndrome. She doesn't speak, can't feed herself, and needs round-the-clock care. We spent hours sitting in her office afterward. Our savings weren't prepared for medical bills. Our jobs weren't flexible enough for constant therapy appointments. And honestly, our hearts didn't feel ready for that level of responsibility. We asked if we could just meet Emma alone. The director slowly shook her head. They sleep in the same bed, share clothes. They even have their own secret language. When we finally met them, Emma was gripping Lily's hand so tightly her knuckles were white. She looked at us with fierce, protective eyes, like she was ready to fight anyone who tried separating them. Lily hid behind her sister, peeking out with the biggest smile I'd ever seen. That night, we drove home in silence. We had 48 hours to decide. I couldn't stop thinking about Emma's face. The way she positioned herself between us and Lily like a tiny bodyguard. Finally, my husband whispered, "We can't separate them. But I don't know if we can handle this." The next day was spent making phone calls, checking insurance, researching special needs schools, calculating costs. Every answer pointed toward no. Then I found a drawing Emma had slipped into my purse, two stick figures holding hands. Above them, written in crayon, "Please don't separate us." And underneath, in tiny letters, "I'll take care of her, I promise." The next morning, we went back. Emma was waiting by the window, still holding Lily's hand. When we told them we wanted both of them, Emma burst into tears but never let go of her sister. Lily just smiled and reached for my husband's beard. The first 6 months were chaos. Lily needed speech therapy, physical therapy, and weekly medical appointments. Emma had night terrors, screaming that someone was going to take Lily away. We maxed out credit cards, sold my car, moved into a smaller house closer to the hospital. Last week was their 8th birthday. Emma insisted they wear matching dresses, even though Lily covered hers in cake within minutes. That night, I overheard them whispering in their secret language before bed. Emma was teaching Lily how to say "I love you" in sign language. Yesterday, Emma came to me crying. A boy at school called Lily stupid. I asked what she did. She lifted her chin proudly and said, "I told him my sister has taught me more about love than anyone else in the world." Then she hugged me tightly and whispered, "Sorry we cost so much." I still check our bank account every morning wondering how we'll pay for Lily's next surgery. But last night, watching them sleep with Emma's arm wrapped protectively around her sister, I realized the hardest part was never the money. It was the moment Emma looked at me in that foster home and said, "If you can't take both of us, I understand. Just promise you'll find someone who can." Full story on my profile.